students, this play is very interesting play in which we have an intruder. He comes to the lonely place where Gerard lives, and he wants to murder him. He wants to kill him and take on his identity. We have to find in this lesson whether he succeeds in killing Gerard and taking on his identity. Now, dear students, every play, it is staged on a theatre or a stage. We have a stage. We require a stage for the play. So we will read first now how is the stage of this play by the name of If I Were You. If I Were You. The title itself suggests us that the intruder has a wish that he wants to be Gerard. That the title suggests us. So if is used here for wish. If I here refers to the intruder. Were you and he wants to be you here refers to Gerard. He wants to be Gerard. He wants to take on the identity of Gerard. Dear students, here we have a grammatical point here. When we write I, with I we use either am or was. This is known as agreement of the subject with the verb. But here, with I, in the title we have here I were. Actually, when we use if before it shows us wish. At that time, instead of was, we use here were. So if I were you, who wants to be intruder, wants to be Gerard. So that he will show to the world that I am Gerard. Now the scene of the play is a small cottage interior. There is a small cottage. Cottage, I already mentioned to you, is a small house that is usually situated in the country. Country means rural area. So there is a small cottage. Interior means inside. Interior means inside. Or inside something. So it is the inside of the cottage. Cottage. That acts as the stage of the play. There is an entrance back right. You will see this cottage. The interior of the cottage, on the back right side there is an entrance. There is a door. But which may be curtained. Maybe that is curtained. Which may be curtained. Another door to the left. On the left side of the cottage, there is another door. To the left must be a practical door. So the author tells us that must be a practical door. That means the practical door is a door which is used here in order to enter or to exit. That is the practical door that is in use. And the back door that may be curtained, that is not used often. Hence, that the left door is the practical door, whereby the person can enter or he can exit.
More usable door.
The furniture is simple. The furniture inside the cottage, that is simple. We have a simple furniture there, consisting of a small table towards the left. There is a small table towards the left of the cottage. Towards the left, there is a small table. Towards the left, a chair or two, or there may be a chair or two. One or two chairs are there. And a divan rather upstage. And also a divan. Divan means a long sofa. Divan is a long sofa. Or we can say bed. Or we can say seat. Without arms. So there is a long sofa, bed, seat without arms, that is known as divan. And that's on the which side? That is a divan rather upstage. Upstage means the back part of the stage. Upstage. On the right and on the right side On the right and on the back there is a divan, there is a sofa or a bed or a seat without arms. On the table is a telephone. On the table, as you have already said, that there is a table, and on the table there is a telephone, my dear students. Now, when the curtain rises, we know the play, when play starts, the curtain rises, and Gerard is standing by the table. We find Gerard, who is the main character of the play, who is the protagonist of the play. He is standing by the table. He is standing by the table. So here is Gerard, and he is standing by the table, by the side of the table, making a phone call. And we find Gerard, the audience finds Gerard. When the curtain rises, the audience finds Gerard by the table, and he is making a phone call. He is of medium height. Now the author describes Gerard. He describes Gerard. How is his appearance? He is of medium height and wearing horn-rimmed glasses. And he is wearing horn-rimmed glasses. Horn-rimmed glasses are the glasses whose border, rim means border, or frame. We can call it as frame or border. Horn-rimmed glasses. So the glasses having the border or the frame made of thick plastic. Made of thick plastic, and that thick plastic is usually used for horns as well. That is why such glasses are known as horn-rimmed glasses. Horn-rimmed glasses. Glasses whose frame is made of thick plastic, and that thick plastic we use that thick plastic in making horns as well. That is why it is referred here as horn-rimmed glasses. So he was wearing glasses, eyeglasses, and whose frame was made of thick plastic, and wearing horn-rimmed glasses.
Now I am.
He's just in a long suit. Gerard, we find Gerard standing by the table, and he is wearing a long suit. Long suit is a suit having the matching jacket and trousers. That suit is known as long suit. Usually used in the workplace where people work. That suit is known as long suit.
Yes, sir.
Having matching jacket and trousers. And actually the pronunciation of trousers, we saw here
Trousers.
It's actually trousers, not trousers.
No.
So matching jacket and trousers that people use in the workplace. And we find a great coat, and he's also wearing a great coat. His voice is cultured, students. His voice is cultured. Cultured means here he looks civilized. He looks refined. His voice is refined, polished, cultured, or civilized. Gerard. Now, when the play starts, Gerard will tell him to phone up directly. We have already found that Gerard, the audience finds Gerard where? Standing by the table, and he's making a phone call while he was talking to somebody. We do not know to whom he was talking to. Well, he says to that person who was calling him, tell him to phone up directly. That is to whom he was calling, he was talking to. He had told him that some other person wants to talk to you. Some other person wants to talk to Gerard. That is why he says, tell him to phone up directly. So he says to that person whom he is talking to on phone that, oh, tell him who wants to talk to me that phone up directly, call me directly. I must know. Yes, I expect I will still be here. I must know. Yes, I expect I will still be here. So he told him that would you be still there so that he can talk to you, because this was the time when we had those landline phones. This is not the mobile phone. Wherever he will go, he can talk to somebody at any place. But that is why the person who called him, he told him, would you be there? And he said, yes, I expect I will be here. I will be here. But you must not count on that. But still you must not count on that. Count on is a phrase of the verb, which means to depend on. Or to expect. You must not expect that I will still be here, but for some time I may be here. So you must not count on that. You must not expect, you must not anticipate, or you must not depend on that. Because in about 10 minutes time, I would be leaving the place. So Gerard told that to that person whom he was talking to that in about 10 minutes time there I will be leaving the place. So he can call me. So Gerard is telling to that person he can call me during this time in about 10 minutes time, and I may be here for that time. But tell him to talk to me directly. Write who, goodbye. Then Gerard says to that person whom he was talking to, write who. Who is here? We use this who. It's a call for attention. When we want somebody's attention, at that time we use who. H-O-O. So write who, goodbye, and he said to that person whom he was talking to, goodbye.